got to spend some time to change that. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. You can still talk. Nobody can hear you. I'm your host, Joey Gavada, and for episode 126, we're reviewing Krampus. Krampus was directed by Michael Dougherty, written by Todd Casey, Michael Dougherty, and Zach Shields. It's based on Krampus from Austro-Bavarian folklore. The cinematography was by Jules O'Loughlin, edited by John Axelrad. Music by Douglas Pipes. Production companies were Legendary Pictures and Zam Pictures, distributed by Universal Pictures, with a release date of November 30th, 2015 at their Los Angeles premiere and December 4th, 2015 in the greater United States. With a runtime of 97 minutes and a budget of $15 million, Krampus has made $61.5 million at the box office as of December 11th, 2022. Krampus currently has a 66% on the tomato meter with 132 reviews and a 51% audience score with 10,000 plus ratings. The Metacritic for Krampus is sitting at a 49% meta score by 21 critic reviews and a 7.6 user score by 339 ratings. The only people who matter to the 6 or 7 or 8, 9 listening are us, and you're gonna get 10 minutes of spoiler-free review starting now.
So real quick, there's like 4 of the Krampus movies. Every year we watch a Krampus movie.
Or 1 year we watch. Why don't we just 1 year for the month of December we watch all the Krampus movies? Because then we just get them out of the way. We don't have to suffer for the next 10 years.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right.
We suffer for 30 days.
Just take our punishment early.
Mm-hmm.
This could be the lowest rated one. Who knows?
I don't know.
That'd be sad.
I would be sad. I don't think so. This might be the highest rated one though, because it's got a 66.
Probably.
Which is good.
I mean, look, the cast, fantastic. You couldn't have asked for a better cast.
So there is a Krampus The Return coming out this year. I don't know if it came out yet or not.
What?
Yeah.
It's not based off this though. Come on.
No. But they're constantly coming out with Krampus. Like a lot of people try there and throw their fucking hat in the race.
Look, if they get the Violent Night guys on the Krampus, come on, that's a winner.
Yeah.
This is a game over right there.
But until then, you're gonna have to deal with mid Krampus.
This shit faked me out so hard. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I thought this was supposed to be horror, and like the first 20 minutes was pure Christmas movie. Yeah,
it was like a family drama for the first 5 or 10 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, it takes because the stuff with the girl it takes. I want to say it was 24 minutes in or whatever. Because I was kind of curious, so I looked it up and I was like, oh, okay. It got in a little slower than I would like, but I'm also like, the rest of the story doesn't really matter as much.
Which is exactly why they should have gotten into the horror way quicker than that.
Yeah, it should probably started off I don't know, maybe do a flashback to the grandma stuff early.
Yeah, but you need her to tell the story. Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess, you could have just done that first to open the movie. Mm-hmm. That might have been better for the pacing, but...
how they do the, they tell a whimsical Christmas story and then it gets to the modern day. I feel like they could have did something along those lines.
Yeah.
In this case, it would have been horror versus whimsical.
It probably would have been better. I don't know. A third of your movie not being a horror movie when you're a horror movie is kind of whack.
But then once you're a horror movie, are you a horror movie?
Well, what do you mean? Yeah,
I mean, this is like an action movie, I feel.
It's just not shit, I feel.
I mean, we've definitely seen scarier movies for sure.
Yeah,
but it wasn't even scary at all.
But
I think it was all action.
It's PG-13 though, right? So maybe if you're showing it to a kid, it might be a little scary. I don't know.
But I do think it does the monsters well. I think that's cool.
Creature design is fantastic in this movie.
Yeah, creature design was cool.
It's so good.
It's the height of this film. If they did one thing right, it was that.
Yeah, and it was Krampus, not the writing.
Though, Krampus, I don't really feel the whole Krampus thing.
What?
But yeah, I thought he looked okay. But some of the I guess toys you would say, I thought all those looked dope.
Wow, I kind of thought all the monsters looked great. I was happy with all of them.
I think so too.
What would you have changed about the Krampus?
I guess I don't even really know what Krampus looks like, but like aesthetically, I was just like, eh.
He looks
I don't
kind.
know.
He looks kind of like that. I think his face.
I think it's a mashup. Yeah.
I think his face is typically a little hairier in drawings,
I
but
think he
other
was a
than
little
that, it's
too.
pretty spot on.
I think it was a little too humanoid, like his face for me. Maybe
Yeah.
I wanted more of a beast. Like I wanted more Beauty and the Beast and less, Santa Claus.
But I mean, he is Santa Claus's shadow, though.
Yeah,
That's like the whole lore or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
it makes
I just
sense.
don't know, like, and I get it. Like aesthetically, it fits in the movie. I just think, like, I don't know, I've done something different with it.
Yeah.
Like the gingerbread stuff is dope though.
They said that they based Krampus's design on like all the lore that they looked up. They looked at all the photos and they just did a mashup of all of it.
That's what it kind of
Okay.
feels like.
Yeah.
Because like, depending on what lore you look up, he doesn't steal kids and he doesn't steal people. Like most of the time, he just beats them with sticks. You know, so like the good kids get presents, and then he runs up with a birch tree branch, and he just fucking whop 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 whop.
He gets a switch and just attacks them.
Yeah, basically.
Damn.
And then he looks him in the eye.
And says, "Merry Christmas."
Don't do this next year, all right?
Don't fuck with me.
But like even the beginning of this movie is weird. Like they start off with just like people being assholes, I guess.
Yeah, I mean the character development is kind of dog shit.
But
It's
no, I'm
not
not talking
good.
about the beginning of the characters. I'm talking about how the movie starts with like the mall
Like the
scenes
Black
and
Friday
stuff.
shit.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because the whole point is the loss of like Christmas magic. So like they're showing you it's supposed to be a dichotomy between the song playing, which is all about like love and warmth in Christmas time,
Mhm.
and then watching people shop for deals.
When
That's
I
the
like
reason.
when I watch it, I was like, oh, this kind of reminds me of Zombieland, but worse start.
What? I don't even remember
worse
the
start
Zombieland.
than Zombieland.
Like I like Zombieland start because they're just like kind of explaining things to you, and you're going over the rules and stuff. And you got, he explains like why it's like the way it is. And I was getting that vibe, but it was just like people being terrible people, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it. But
I didn't get that vibe, so that's interesting.
yeah.
That's not where I went.
Real quick though, Insidious was PG-13. The Village was PG-13.
I don't think the village is scary though.
Yeah, I don't think that one is.
I'll
The
give it
village is
Insidious
supposed to be
though.
spooky, though.
Yeah. I didn't even get like spook vibes during this. Like,
Not at all, dude.
No, I think it was more supposed to just be like creature design is horror.
and they're a little too
Yeah.
animated, and it was giving me like Gremlins vibes too. So like I was not, because it almost was like they were. I mean, I know
Like
they were
puppets?
bad, but yeah, like it just like
Well,
I
because
didn't.
they're supposed to be
feel-
toys, right? So like they're
Yeah.
all based on toys, so they're all going to be kind of a little more approachable, right?
Some toy soldier vibes, you're saying?
Yeah. Except
Toy
those were
Soldiers is dope.
fucking scary though.
Yeah, those are going for blood.
Yeah, I don't vibe with that.
Yeah,
Happy Death Day was PG-13.
that first one's good.
Yeah,
The
I like
second
first
one's
one.
cool too. But we're not
They
talking
just-
about that.
Yeah, but that also
saying-
too is like it's a different concept. Like
Yeah.
they didn't have like blood, so it was easy for them to kind of.
Yeah, for a horror movie to be PG-13 is kind of whack. Most of the time. And like this being a holiday horror movie, it should have been rated R. I should
don't
have
think-
seen
I
a
think-
kid get ripped in half. That'd have been dope.
I don't think it did like either great. Is my issue.
No, it didn't.
Like
Because the Christmas
both-
stuff was kind of whack.
Yeah.
Like if we were ranking Christmas movies for how Christmassy they are, this would be pretty low on the list.
Yeah.
Christmas is almost a throwaway piece of this movie.
But like, why make everyone unlikable?
So that's what I was gonna say too. I hated everybody. Everybody was
You don't
trash.
like the grandma? The grandma?
Even the
What'd
grandma,
she do?
that shifty old bitch. I don't trust her either.
She knew as soon as it was going down, she could have got them out of there, bro. Like,
She could have
what
said
do you-
it in English, like, "Hey, bros, we need to get out."
Yeah, she should have said that shit in English a long time ago.
Yeah, she talks English when she felt like it. But they spoke German. She could have told them in German, like, "Hey, it's time to go."
Yeah, there was no reason for her to be shifty, right? Like Granny
Be
just
like,
should have gotten her shit together.
Be like, okay, this character is gone. I know they're gone. Let's all get in the car and just get out of here. Not like, oh yeah, go ahead, go figure it out, and then
I mean, she knew, dude. She's like, as soon as the wind noise, I knew what was going down.
And right then, she should have been like, let's get out of here.
But maybe she felt like, all right, I'm here. I'm tending the fire. Shit's gonna be okay. And then her old ass fell asleep, and the fire went out. But she didn't even
tell people, be like, hey, keep this fire running.
No, she did. She told her son when
times.
Yeah, when he left the room, she was like, keep the fire hot.
Yeah, but was he still in the house?
Speaking of Deutsche.
Yes, yeah. So everybody was in the living room sleeping when the fire went out. Oh, spoilers! We're kind of spoiling things a little bit.
Shit.
That's not like a super spoiler.
No. I think the end of the movie is the biggest spoiler, and I'd argue that that's the biggest talking point, and we've done a good job not even going near it. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Granny shouldn't have been shifty. I'm surprised they had. We'll talk. We got 45 seconds. We could bullshit about other things.
David Koechner, he's a piece of shit.
David Koechner.
It's the bald guy.
I like him. Yeah. All the kids were just whiny.
Also, the kids were terrible. I guess the little fat one though, he got the short end of the stick. But
he did, and he just wanted to eat.
Yeah, my boy's just hungry as hell.
And get drunk.
Yeah.
These rotten reviews are looking real nasty.
What about Adam Scott though, dude?
Adam Scott was even not likable in this movie.
He didn't do anything really.
Yeah, for how
many
times?
He's not a spineless prick, dude. Come on.
I mean,
yes, sure. He did the bare minimum.
He did do the bare minimum, though.
He tried to protect his family as he should.
And y'all can do the bare minimum by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Oh my god, I need to fucking interact with this thing. All right, everybody, that was 10 minutes of spoiler-free review of Krampus. And on 3, we're going to give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on whether or not you should even bother with Krampus. 3, 2, 1. No! It's our first 3 thumbs down. Oh, no! Let's give the 3 thumbs down.
No.
It's 4 thumbs down. All right, if you want to find out why you shouldn't bother with Krampus, go ahead and click the button in the top right-hand corner to see our spoiler-full review. We love you guys. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Okay, we're going to turn this off. We're going to give people a couple seconds to click.
Dude, how old is Toni Collete?
I don't know.
She's looked like the same age for years.
She has looked like the same age for years. She's
50.
Wow.
But she's looked like 40 for her whole life.
Yeah, I don't know what she's been in that made her look young though. Oh, she's
always playing a mom.
She's in the last James Gandolfini movie.
Does she play a mom?
I saw that.
I don't know. Probably.
Wait, which one is that?
Enough Said.
Is that with Julia Louis-Dreyfus? I've seen that movie. It's kind of nice.
I need to watch it. Oh, Catherine Keener's in that movie too? Damn, they got all the moms in that movie, dude. What the fuck? Okay, now that we're in it, sucks that fat kid died the way he died, but maybe he shouldn't have been a fat fuck, I guess.
I mean, if somebody's dangling from the ceiling to eat, I'm not just being, or the chimney, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, let me just go eat this.
Yeah, let me munch.
Bro, you were dumb in 2 liters, and you were fucking.
He was dumb in 2 liters, though.
Hey man, he's trying to be the biggest linebacker in the league, but high school.
Yeah.
All right, I found a picture of Toni Collete from 2015. Why she look old as hell? What's going on, Toni?
Oh no.
Yeah, she always looks like the same age.
No. She looks old there, though.
Well, it's the hairdo and the makeup's terrible.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
They made her look kind of
old?
Yeah. Enough Said has a 95% though on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, because it was the last thing fucking old Tony Soprano ever did, dude.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, I don't know. I remember the first time I watched this movie, I was like, "Oh, this is interesting." I kind of liked it, and then now watching the second time, I was like, "Oh man, this."
You kind of liked it the first time, dude.
No, you know what? So Eric, this is your first time watching it too, right?
Yeah.
I think if we lived in a world where we had never seen Violent Night, this movie would have been better.
Not even then, dude.
No, I think so, dude. You have such
it has a 66% on Rotten Tomatoes. That means at the
tomatoes.
At the tomatoes, dude.
Say it to him. Come on.
On the tomatoes, meaning people look at this shit and we're like, oh, okay,
This is good enough.
This is good enough. But now when you compare it to like other horror movies in general, but I could probably find 5 other horror Christmas movies better than this movie.
I think so too. 5 is a strong answer.
Yeah, we've seen so many horror movies at this point. Like that's like a kind of our jam, and this shit ain't it.
It ain't.
So it's got 87 fresh and 45 rotten on the Rotten Tomatoes.
But like also we've watched a lot of like good Christmas movies and a lot of good horror movies. So like you're thinking like, oh, this is gonna be the best of both worlds.
Yeah,
and
maybe. It
just wasn't. Like it didn't tickle our fancy on either end.
I mean, and with the cast, maybe
you can't have Toni Collette and have a shitty horror movie.
Yeah, for real though, you fucked up as the director, writer, producer, all of them. You fucked up because she's a horror movie icon at this point.
Yeah,
and you just shit all over it.
I mean, the fans got it right. 51% by audience, 10,000 plus.
Yeah, I think you're either gonna like this movie or you won't.
Yeah,
and it's real mid.
It's super mid. Like that's why I get the 60-ish, 50-ish.
Below mid.
It is
below mid. Oh my god.
I mean, the reason this movie isn't just like, hey, a 0 or a 1 is because the monster designs are so good. Like
I don't think it's that low.
No, dude, this movie's so boring.
There's no way. It is boring. So right before the monster shit started happening in the attic, I legit almost fell asleep.
Dude, I hate 70% of this movie.
Bro, I was laying there. I had the cover up to my neck, and I went, and then you hear go, and I went, oh wait, the movie's still on. No.
The movie's starting is what you meant to say.
An hour and 10 minutes in.
I mean, there's a reason they didn't film this shit for the critics, man.
If you can join the call, don't put your video on, and you can say whatever you want to say, and you won't fuck nothing up. I promise.
She's in the call.
No, she's not.
She just muted.
Oh, you're in the call. Put your headphones on. I hate her. She's the worst. But like, maybe it was the writing. Because everything else, you got stellar cast, you got stellar production design.
I mean, aesthetically, this movie is cool.
Yeah.
Like the scene they set up, I like the way they looked at the snow. I think it's dark, but you can still see a lot. And there's some goodness to this movie. Yeah. But like overall, it just feels so disappointing. I don't know what it is. I think it's either because it's the Christmas sucks or the horror sucks. But everything about it, where like even the good, I'm still underwhelmed.
It's
like,
the storytelling. It's just all of it. It's the way it came together. But like this, what? Wait.
What?
He fucking directed and wrote Trick or Treat.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
The fucking director and writer.
And I love Trick or Treat.
Yeah, he's executive producer on that. Like, maybe if he would have just not...
he was a screenwriter for X2?
He has story credits. He's got story credits on X-Men The Last Stand, X-Men Apocalypse, and Godzilla vs. Kong.
Jesus.
A bunch of mid movies.
Hey, you can go fuck yourself. There's nothing mid about Godzilla vs. Kong.
Yeah.
But like, I would argue his movies are just all over the fucking place. He was a writer on X2, writer on Urban Legends, Bloody Mary, writer on Superman Returns, which that movie's good. Mm-hmm. Trick or Treat, he was writer, director. Krampus, writer, director, producer. And then Godzilla King of the Monsters, director, writer. Dude knows how to make a good-looking movie, though, because Godzilla King of the Monsters looks rad.
All those movies, though, like, look cool, and, like, his idea of, like, bringing characters to life is so strong. Yeah. Like, that is his strong suit. He needs to just be... That's what his job needs to be.
It's
like,
just a director. Yeah, he shouldn't be writing shit. Get him away from the typewriter, boys. Get him behind the cam.
So, I mean, I guess when you do it, like, his team behind that, or whoever he works with, like, all those movies have, like, cool monster shit.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah.
So like whoever he's working with, and like in the X-Men stuff, like the stuff looks cool. Like the X-Men all look cool.
Yeah, but he only wrote for those.
Oh.
So we got.
I mean,
Brian
he
Singer's
had 2 other writers here,
is the one who directed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did. But I think
they should have stepped up, dude.
No, I think the too many cooks in the kitchen may have hurt him. I don't know if anybody else wrote Trick or Treat. No, he was the only one who wrote Trick or Treat.
This movie made good money though.
Yeah, because the cast.
Dude, I feel like they always do, man.
This was in the height.
Horrors.
No, this was in the height of what's that shitty fucking Office ripoff? Parks and Rec. This is peak Parks and Rec, wasn't it?
Come on, it's not shitty, dude.
I've never seen it.
No,
so.
if I have to skip a whole first season, it's shitty.
All right.
Everybody says you shouldn't watch the first season of Parks and Rec.
I don't say that, but okay.
Bro, you might be the only one who likes the first season of Parks and Rec.
I like that whole show, man.
Nah, it's trash. But I think the whole genre is kind of dog shit, though. I don't even really love The Office.
I think The Office is great for its cold openings, and then some episodes are really good.
That is a solid. Yep, that's a great way to consider it. But that's why this made so much money. They were like, "Oh my god, Adam Scott! I love him in Parks and Rec."
And they go, "Well, it's 15 mil. Like that's nothing, especially back then."
No. Well, no, it made 30 million after marketing because $15 million budget. That's production. So 30 million with marketing. So it made twice its budget.
Shit, it had more of a profit range than Black Adam.
Well, it's because it's Black Adam. Because I think people have rock fatigue. That's why.
No, I think people are just like, a lot of DC movies, I'm going to wait till it goes to HBO Max.
Oh my god, you could still go see Black Adam in theater.
Wait, it concluded in 2015. Parks and Rec did.
Shit, people they were riding high off the season finale, our series finale, dog.
It had to be. I mean, I was kind of like, when I first heard about this movie, I thought it was cool. Like, I thought the idea was cool. And I watched it and I liked it. And then now as a seasoned, movie watcher,
yeah. Well, it's something under my belt.
You're
like this 66%, like knowing some movies I've watched and enjoyed and had that have like 40% kind of makes me angry. Cause like this movie's not a 66% on Rotten Tomatoes.
No. I was gonna say we got to make sure we're calling it right.
Yeah, the Rotten Tomatoes score itself should still be a 40-50.
You think only 4 out of 10 people would like this movie?
Yeah, I don't think not even 3 out of 10 people would like this movie.
I don't know. I think normies might like this movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say normal moviegoers dig this shit.
Yeah, this is some real. I mean, but they might even like it at home, which is the thing.
Man, there's like literally 100 other holiday movies you could watch over this shit.
We need to look up a list of holiday horror movies, though.
And how's Metacritic's rating? That's
49.
purely out of 10, right?
Yeah. That's an aggregate out of 10 or out of 100.
That's not like 4 out of 10 people told you should watch this shit.
No, it's a pure aggregate.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that I give it a 4 out of 10?
Yes, 4.9 out of 10 is what they gave it.
I mean, I think that's reasonable. I think if you put this movie at a 50%, it's totally reasonable.
Yeah, I would agree.
And that's what the audience did. They put it at 51%.
Yeah, but I mean, like, no. The audience didn't put it at 51%. Half of the audience liked it. Half of it didn't like it.
It's actually a 3.2 out of 5 on the average rating.
But on Metacritic, it's 7.6.
Yeah, and then for the critics, it's 6.1 out of 10.
They are smoking some loud, though, is what they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, there were other really worse Christmas horror movies, though.
Yeah, like but at least a lot of them are fun.
Who slew Auntie Roo? Some shit you ain't never heard of, Eric.
That sounds like a late night flick.
Yeah.
Dude,
or Silent Night, Deadly Night. What's the what? Oh, the mean one?
Does that have ratings yet?
No, there's no way.
I'd rather watch my boy Goldberg doing work in a horror movie.
It's not looking good for the mean one, boys.
Well, who thought it was gonna look good, Eric? I mean, Anna and the Apocalypse is probably a better movie than this one, but it's probably less horror. But it's a zombie movie. I guess zombie movies by default are horror movies.
Yeah.
But this is more of a musical. I don't know. I mean, I just wish it was better. For what it was, it should have been better.
And apparently they keep making them and they're not better. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, did you say this one was the best Krampus out of all of them?
I think he's
the only one that's like big picture though. Like I think all the other ones are straight to streaming, like straight to DVD. Like
but straight to DVD doesn't mean it's bad.
Yeah,
it could be good straight to DVD.
I mean, we could look them up, man. We got the technology.
I think
I thought you did.
You looked it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. So let's see.
So Krampus, the Christmas Devil 2013 is the worst one apparently.
Shit, on like Rotten Tomatoes, none of these even have like scores really.
So there's a movie called Rare Exports in 2010, and that's what Screen Rant is saying is the best Krampus horror movie.
What was the movie called? Rare Exports?
Rare Exports, yep.
I've never heard of it.
In 2010.
That one doesn't have.
They couldn't get the Krampus licensing for the name.
Yeah, I guess not. But like Krampus is the second best in their list of movies from worst to greatest.
So it's only downhill from here, huh?
I mean, if we watch every Krampus movie, yes, it is only fucking downhill.
There's literally only one of them that has like a rating.
Well, yeah, because these are all fucking Swedish movies and direct-to-DVD.
Yeah. So far, 2 of them have ratings, and they're both by audience only 17%.
Ah! 17% audience? That's gotta be so bad.
So it's 2 17s and a 12%.
2 17s and a 12%, huh?
And there's
and
then
51%. This is like the best Krampus movie ever, dude.
Holy shit!
So of the 9, 4 have ratings, and one of them being the one we just watched.
Right.
And the other ones don't have any ratings, but also the Krampus: The Return just like came out, so
maybe it's a matter of Krampus movies are just hard, bro. Maybe they're just real fucking difficult.
I want to see the other ones though and see if they more go into the horror element, like how hard they go.
I don't think it'll be scary though. It'll be blood and guts horror.
It'll be cheesy.
Yeah, it'll be B-movie shit.
Yeah.
Man,
Krampus just sucks.
No, dude. I think if we look up the lore, we could make a really good Krampus movie.
We could make a little short story.
A short film, yeah.
But I think maybe that is just what it is. Maybe Krampus is just built for short movies. Not for
this movie's not even that long though either.
This is barely a feature film.
They barely qualify.
Yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do, man? The dude just didn't have his fucking heart in the shit, you know?
You take out that opening mall stuff, this movie's like an hour.
Hour and 10, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I know where I'm putting this movie. Just from looking at the list, I know where I'm putting it.
All right, you know,
We didn't even talk about the main spoiler, I guess, right?
Oh, yeah, it was all a dream. He used to read Word Up Magazine.
Word Up Magazine.
Yeah. Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper here, salt and pepper here.
Yeah,
Wait,
he ends up getting his wish, is what happens.
But is it all a dream, or are they trapped in that shit?
No, they're trapped in the snow globe. It's not a dream. I was just kidding.
It's a nightmare.
But like,
being serious.
So the whole thing is that you get what you wish for, right? And so the grandmother wished that her family. What did she wish for?
Protect my family. I don't know.
No, like Hershey, that they would all like go away because
the whole city.
Yeah, like everyone, because everyone was because everyone gets like massacred, and she's the only one that's like left to live.
I thought only her family died.
I thought only her family died too, but who knows?
I mean, this Krampus was killing the boyfriend's house too, so I'm assuming this Krampus don't give a fuck.
No, I think if you summon the Krampus, you got to sacrifice your whole town.
I'm down with that lore.
He needs to eat.
It's a blood sacrifice, you know?
Yeah.
But like,
I mean, he did.
If he would have just let his family live or die, he'd have been Gucci. He'd have been out of there. He'd have been like, see you, nerds.
Deuces.
Yeah.
I think that I do like the ending though, because at first we were like, oh my god, this is such a fucking bait where it's like, okay, it's a dream, this happened. And then you find out like he's in the globe. And I was like, you know what?
I mean, the poster gives it away hard as shit.
Oh yeah, I guess so. I don't.
Yeah, but Krampus, like, I just took that as like, okay, Christmassy. He has a fucking snow globe.
Yeah, but it's an Easter egg too.
Yeah, but it's cool to go back and be like, damn, they told me that.
Yeah, after the fact for sure.
But yeah, let's just fucking wrap this shit up early. It's a 45-minute podcast.
Hey, that Hummer fucking didn't stand a chance.
No, it didn't. Krampus tore that Hummer up. I mean,
that was a nice shotgun.
That's an original Hummer too.
Was that an H1?
Yeah, I think it was a military one. No, an H1.
A Humvee then.
Yeah, Humvee.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I feel like people were wasting shots too, though. Like when she shot that toy, she was just fucking pew 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 pew.
Yeah.
I just went up to their head and just fucking blew them back.
Bro, you don't pull that trigger till you see the whites of their eyes. You know what I'm
that
saying?
grandma was fucking the killer, dude.
No, it's the ant.
Not the ant. Sorry, the ant.
Until the end, she could have still shot. She like got like stuck and then was just like
Her
done.
plot armor. It was,
No,
Yeah.
I like seeing her be like fucking, I'll see you in hell. And then she gets dragged out the house. That
Your
shit
mother
was so
sucks
funny.
dicks in hell.
Yeah. The death scenes were kind of cool though for a PG-13. It is wild that motherfucker was swallowing whole kids though.
What was
Yeah,
it? It was
that
like a
was
slinky
cool.
machine.
No,
Or
it
I
was
guess that's-
Just a Jack in the Box.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
A slinky machine.
Yeah,
I mean,
my bad.
yeah.
It just bounces
Same-
the slinky.
Same technology, right?
Yeah, give or take. Damn, I'm glad we're getting these movies in right before our end of the year so that we could throw them in because I'm sure this movie's gonna get fucking nominated for something.
No way.
Hey, when we do worst film, it's just
All right, let's do questions, man. James, what was your favorite part of Krampus?
the gingerbread stuff. I thought they were funny. And I was like, oh, I guess they probably could have just gone more of just horror comedy, and this might have been better.
Eric?
I really liked the bald guy. His character. He's a piece of shit. He was funny though.
Sad that he died. I think my favorite part of this movie is that it gave us the idea to watch a bunch of shitty movies next year.
Mm.
It's gotta be the best thing that it did for me.
Thank you,
Content.
Krampus.
Yeah. All right, James, what's your least favorite part?
The story. It's whack. Not enough Christmas. Not enough horror.
Eric?
Yeah, not enough horror. I didn't get spooked.
Yeah, the story was just bad. It wasn't engaging. My least favorite part was how not engaging this movie was.
They didn't
Yeah.
just a poor job making me care about any characters, so like it didn't matter. Like,
Right. Yeah, I didn't care about anybody. Not even the
Yeah.
Nana.
No.
Opie can go fucking die in a hole. 'Cause fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
She didn't even stand a chance against the Krampus. I thought she would
Yeah.
stab him in the throat or some shit.
She just
Nothing.
got that candy cane.
Dude, she had that fucking fire poker all night. That shit was red hot,
Yeah.
probably. She could have...
Good.
Nothing. Bitch ass grandma.
100%.
All right, would we rent it?
No.
Nah.
Would you buy this movie physically?
No.
Nope.
Would you buy this movie digitally?
No.
No.
Nope.
Would you buy it in the $5 bin at your local establishment?
No.
No.
Nope.
Would you put this on in the background while people are over?
No.
Nah. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Get out of here.
If it's in the playlist and we're not doing shit, or we are doing shit, there's other shit going on and you just
And
need
then
a
I'm
movie
never
on.
looking at it.
Yeah, that's why it's on in the background though, right? Like you're never looking at it.
This is how you get people to throw bricks at your TV.
Yeah, whatever. No one's throwing bricks. They just won't be in the living room. This is how you get people to leave the living room.
Yeah, this is how you get people to leave the house.
Yeah. All right, time to go. Put on
Yeah,
Krampus.
I gotta go, dude.
It's 4th of July, bro. Why you putting on Krampus?
Right?
Because it's Krampus season, baby. Would you watch this again? Absolutely
No.
not.
Nah. You're wild for seeing it twice, guys.
I've never seen it. This is my
Oh, you
first
never
time.
seen it? Oh, this is just James.
Yeah, just James is wild here. Did you even watch it a second time, James, or are you just going based off memory?
No, I watched it. I was disappointed when I watched
Don't lie, dude.
it. Yeah,
He watched the recap video and he was still disappointed.
I should have, dude. And that shows you how little plot it is. If I could have watched the recap and knew like what was going on, because those are the
Yeah.
only scenes that like stood out.
Yeah. All right, ratings. Eric, give it to us. Come on.
What's in our threes?
Oh my god.
Right on, brother.
Yo, y'all are brutal, dog. Threes are Valentine, Catstone Dance, and Antlers. With the
All right,
understanding that Alex's votes will be removed at the 200 episode. We're gonna redo the list of 200.
I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 10 shots in my shotty.
James.
In the words of Joey, I give it 3 out of 10 bitch ass grandmas.
Bitch ass grannies. Wow, this is just.
Tell me you're gonna give it a fucking 7, dude.
I'm blown
Yeah.
away at how rude you guys are to this movie. But now that I'm looking at the fives, no way it's a 5, dog. No way, dude. Our fives are Jingle All the Way, Sorority Road, Nightmare Alley, The Nun, and V for Vendetta.
I would watch
hell
every
no.
single one of those movies over this movie.
I would
Yeah.
watch The Nun over this movie for sure, dog. 4 is Bad Moms. Now, I don't know if I'd watch Bad Moms over this movie. Bad Moms is bad.
Yeah, but at least some of the jokes are kind of funny.
Are they, though?
Yeah, I like when she says like, yeah, he like sticks his balls in too.
I don't even remember any of that.
I gave Bad Moms a 4. Eric gave it a 2.
Damn, Eric hates that movie.
Well, I'm right there with you, brother. I think I need to change that score. I don't know. I'll give it a 4. Is this
Okay,
better
I
than
think
Valentine,
4 is
though?
fair.
Valentine sucked.
Valentine got cool kills though.
It's got one cool kill, and it's when a girl
Yeah.
gets fucking drilled through the eyeball.
Yeah.
But would I watch? Yeah, I would watch this. I think if someone, gun to my head, this or Valentine,
Yeah.
I'll take Krampus. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I would.
I'm giving it fucking four wasted bullets on one toy out of 10. That's what we're doing. I'll take that.
Right on.
All right, everybody. Damn. Too bad we couldn't just watch Violent Night again, huh?
We should have.
That would have been the move, dude. Now we know. Just remove Krampus from the rotation, I guess. But what you can do is go ahead and click into our channel, subscribe, like, comment, tell us why you love Krampus and why we're a bunch of idiots, a bunch of bald-headed idiots.
100%.
But no matter what you say, good or bad, know that we love you. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
All right, I'm gonna stop.